Hey everyone, it's Sabza. Here, are you ready to dive into the world of PC building? We're going to show you how to build an awesome gaming PC without emptying your wallet. That's right, for around $600, you can have a rig that can handle the latest games at 1080p. We'll guide you every step of the way, so even if you're a complete beginner, you'll be up in gaming in no time. This isn't just about following instructions, it's about understanding the heart of your machine. By the end of this guide, you won't just have a new PC, you'll have the knowledge to upgrade and troubleshoot it like a pro. We're talking about harnessing the power of the RTX 4060, a graphics card that delivers incredible performance for its price. Get ready to experience smoother gameplay, stunning visuals, and a whole new level of PC gaming. No more lag, no more low settings, just pure gaming bliss. So, grab your tools, let's open those boxes, and get this build started. As usual, please don't forget to look into the description of this video, as I included all the links to the best accessories that we are talking about in this video. The best PC, motherboards, RAMs, processors, all of them are in a good price if you use these links. Before we jump into the build, a huge shout out to our sponsors for making this guide possible. Big thanks to AliExpress for providing the components at such amazing prices. Make sure to check out the links in the description for exclusive deals and discounts. And don't forget about our friends at mention any other sponsors and their contributions to the build. With their support, we're able to bring you this awesome $600 gaming PC build. Now let's get building. Alright builders, let's break down the components that will form the heart of our gaming beast. We're going with the Ryzen 5 3600. This beast packs 6 cores and 12 threads, offering incredible value and power for its price. You can snag this on AliExpress for around $50 with our discount code. Remember, this CPU doesn't come with a stock cooler, so we'll need to grab one separately. Keeping our CPU cool is crucial, and the ID Cooling SC214 XT is up to the task. This tower cooler not only keeps temperatures in check, but also adds a touch of style with its ARGB lighting. At just $15, it's a steal. Our foundation is the Soyo B550M. This motherboard might be a budget option, but it packs a punch with support for Gen 4 PCI and NVMe. You get 2 RAM slots and 1 M2 slot, perfect for our build. You can find this on AliExpress for around $68. For smooth multitasking and gaming, we're going with 16 GB of Team Group Vulkan Z RAM. This 3000 MEZ kit ensures your system can keep up with demanding games. At just $28, it's a no-brainer. Say goodbye to loading screens with the Mushkin Gen 4 1TB NVMe SSD. This drive boots up your system and loads games in the blink of an eye. You can find it for around $56. The star of the show, the RTX 4060. We recommend checking out used options for even better value. You can often find the MSI twin model for around $249 to $269, saving you some cash for other upgrades. A reliable power supply is essential. We recommend the Seasonic Focus GX650, a 650W80 Plus Gold unit. This PSU provides clean and efficient power to your components. You can choose your preferred option based on availability and price. We're going for style and airflow with the OKOS Aqua 3 Micro ATX black case. This case comes with 3 pre-installed RGB fans for excellent cooling and a tempered glass side panel to showcase your build. Plus, it has an ARGB hub for easy lighting control. You can get this case for about $59. Now, let's bring our components to life. First up, we need to assemble the heart of our system on the motherboard. Don't worry, it's easier than it sounds. 1. Before we begin, take a look at your motherboard. Some motherboards may not come with a pre-installed CMOS battery. If yours doesn't, grab the included CR2025 battery and install it in its designated slot. 1. Now carefully align the arrow on the CPU with the corresponding arrow on the CPU socket on the motherboard. Gently lower the CPU into the socket, it should fit snugly without any force. Once it's in, lower the retention arm on the socket to secure the CPU in place. 1. Locate the RAM slots on the motherboard. Open the latches on both sides of the slots. Now, align the notch on your RAM stick with the notch on the slot and firmly press down on both ends of the RAM until it clicks into place. Repeat this process for the second RAM stick. 1. Next up is our super fast storage. Locate the M2 slot on your motherboard and install the provided M2 riser if necessary. Now, carefully insert the SSD at a slight angle into the slot and gently push it down until it's secured. Use the provided screw to secure the SSD to the riser. 1. Time to keep our CPU running cool. First, attach the AM4 bracket to the cooler, if it's not already attached. Next, apply a pea-sized amount of thermal paste to the center of the CPU. Now carefully mount the cooler onto the CPU, ensuring the brackets align with the mounting holes. Secure the cooler using the provided screws or mounting mechanism, following the cooler's instructions. Finally, connect the CPU fan header to the corresponding CPU fan header on the motherboard. Section 5. Laying the foundation case and power supply. With the motherboard prepped, it's time to move into our case. The OKOS Aqua 3. This case is not only stylish but also designed for optimal airflow, keeping our components cool during intense gaming sessions. First, locate the PSU bay in the case. Carefully place the PSU into the bay, ensuring the fan is facing either up or down depending on your case's design. Secure the PSU to the case using the provided screws. Before we install the motherboard, we need to install standoffs. These create space between the motherboard and the case, preventing electrical shorts. Most cases come with pre-installed standoffs, but double-check to make sure. Align the standoffs with the corresponding holes on the motherboard tray and screw them in. Section 6. Graphics Powerhouse. Installing the RTX 4060. Now for the moment you've all been waiting for, installing the heart of our gaming rig, the RTX 4060. First, let's install the motherboard. Carefully lift the motherboard and align it with the standoffs in the case. Gently lower it onto the standoffs, ensuring the I/O shield at the back of the case aligns with the motherboard's ports. Once the motherboard sits flush against the standoffs, secure it to the case using the provided screws. Next, connect the front panel headers. Locate the front panel headers coming from the case. These control things like the power button, reset button, USB ports, and audio jacks. Refer to your motherboard's manual to identify and connect each header to the correct pins on the motherboard. Now, connect SATA power and data cables. If you have additional storage devices such as a hard drive, connect them now using SATA data cables to the motherboard and SATA power cables from the PSU. And now, for the star of the show, locate the topmost PCIe X16 slot on your motherboard. This is where our RTX 4060 will reside. Open the latch on the PCIe slot, align the GPU with the slot and gently but firmly press it down until it clicks into place. Secure the GPU to the case using the provided screws. Finally, connect the necessary PCIe power cables from the PSU to the GPU. Section 7. The moment of truth, first boot and BIOS settings. With everything connected, it's time to fire up our creation for the first time. First, connect your peripherals and power. Connect your monitor, keyboard, mouse, and power cable to the back of the PC. Double-check all connections to ensure everything is properly plugged in. Next, power on and enter BIOS. Press the power button and watch as your creation comes to life. You should see your monitor display the BIOS screen. If not, double-check your monitor connection and make sure the correct input is selected. Once in the BIOS, verify components and boot order. Navigate to the boot or system information section to verify that all components are detected correctly. You should see your CPU, RAM, storage devices, and GPU listed. Next, ensure that your boot order prioritizes your NVMe SSD, where your operating system will be installed. Section 8. Performance Unleashed. Benchmarking your beast. With our system up and running, it's time to put our $600 gaming rig to the test. First, install benchmarking tools and games. Download and install a benchmarking tool like 3DMark or Unigine Heaven, and a few of your favorite games to test the performance. Next, run benchmarks and games. Run the benchmarking tools to get an overall score and frame rate data. Then, jump into your favorite games and see how they perform. Pay attention to the frame rates and overall smoothness of the gameplay. Conclusion and final tips. Congratulations, you've built yourself an amazing $600 gaming PC. This build proves that you don't need to break the bank to enjoy the latest games at 1080p. The RTX 4060 delivers impressive performance for its price, offering smooth gameplay and stunning visuals. Here are some final tips to get the most out of your new gaming rig. Keep your drivers up to date. Regularly update your graphics drivers for the RTX 4060 to ensure optimal performance and compatibility with the latest games. Monitor temperatures. Keep an eye on your CPU and GPU temperatures using monitoring software. Ensure your case has good airflow to prevent overheating. Overclocking is optional. If you're feeling adventurous, you can try overclocking your CPU and GPU for a free performance boost. However, proceed with caution and research proper overclocking techniques to avoid damaging your components. We hope you enjoyed this build guide. If you found it helpful, be sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel for more awesome content, and leave a comment below telling us about your building experience. As usual, please don't forget to look into the description of this video, as I included all the links to the best accessories that we are talking about in this video. The best PC, motherboards, RAMs, processors, all of them are for a good price if you use this links.